I've often wondered, how would I have acted during slavery or the civil rights movement? Would I have taken a stand, been the hero, or would I have sat on my couch and marathon back to back to back episodes of Game of Thrones? Either way, it's 2017 and I'm heading off to an anti-hate march instead of getting a haircut today, so forgive my state of undress. But it's time for some real talk about Charlottesville, VA and why I'm not ignoring that nonsense. And if, by chance, you've ever wondered, what would I have done to stop slavery, Nazis, or the KKK? Chances are you're doing it right the fuck now. You know, I try to make videos funny because I want to bring joy and positivity into the world. And because comedy is a way to broach sensitive subjects in a way that keeps people from getting defensive. Basically, no one wants to listen to a hashtag angry black man. But even as the funniest dude in America, I don't have the skills to talk about this with a bunch of humor. But please bear with me because people are dying over race in America, 2017. A man literally drove a car through a peaceful group of protesters yesterday. And his mom said, well, I know he was making a few questionable posts online, attending a few hate rallies here and there, and masturbating furiously to Donald Trump tweets, but I didn't think he was that bad because he had a black friend. So forgive me if I don't want to be your black friend. I don't need friends. I need allies. Now, you might wonder, what is an ally? How can I become one? Well, an ally cooperates with or helps another person in a particular activity. You become my ally by being all about that action, boss. But does it matter? Will it make a difference? A bunch of questions comes up. You might ask. Well, Martin Luther King Jr. said that the greatest problem facing black people wasn't racist. It wasn't the KKK. It was well-meaning, well-intentioned white people who preferred the absence of tension to justice. People who prefer not speaking up, not taking a stand over being an ally. So if you want to see how that's bad, look at Trump's recent statement about Charlottesville, where he didn't call out white supremacists in the same way that he's called out Islamic radical terrorists, fake news, or Roseanne. When you don't call out these radical white supremacists, you embolden them. Neo-Nazis were posting shit like, Trump said nothing specific against us. This is great. He loves us all. So, if you denounce Trump and his beliefs, then don't act like him. That'd be like me saying, I dislike Vanilla Ice, I don't stand for him, but then I go and I dress like him, I support the things he supports, and then I show off my Vanilla Ice Forever tattoo. So, yes, it matters. All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Here's a solution you've been missing. Act. What? Yes, act. Because belief without action is dead. And I get it. Taking action, bucking the status quo, that's scary. Yes, you might offend someone. You might make some people uncomfortable. Yeah, I get it. You might put yourself at risk for getting ran over by a white terrorist in a car at a peaceful protest. But you might save lives and you might make the world just a little tiny bit better. And I get that action is harder than doing nothing at all, which is one of the reasons I have so much trouble getting out of the bed in the morning or going to the gym ever. But taking action is a lot easier than looking at your family, your friends, or yourself and knowing that you were the problem, that your beliefs weren't strong enough to act on, that you had more in common with Trump than Martin Luther King Jr. So, what are concrete actions we can take? Good question. Well, if you have an audience, use it. Use it to make a point that's meaningful, a point that matters. And before you tell me things like, well, this is a work Twitter, understand that you're saying work and the priorities of my giant corporate overlord are way more important than people dying or my beliefs. Just be real with it, bro. So for example, any talk that I give from now on, I will talk about race and one specific action item someone can take to make a difference. And that's terrifying. What if I lose friends? What if I lose speaking opportunities? But as I've been saying for a while now, I can't afford to sit out. So minorities, stress this to your friends, your coworkers, your family. They're either with you or against you, but the line in the sand is clear. And trust me, I'm scared. I'm scared to go to an anti-racist march. I'm scared to post this video. I'm scared to call out friends and family and say, what have you done for me lately? But I'm more scared that the people I care about are going to be hurt by the consequences of my inaction. And I'm so sick and tired of having to end conversations with, hey man, be safe in these streets because them neo-Nazis is out rolling deep this week. And that leads me to white America. Start taking action. Stop acting like this ain't your problem. Look, don't get me wrong. There are so many of you already out there standing up, taking actions, acting in solidarity for civil rights, and I appreciate you. I never wanted to be a voice for diversity. Never thought that it would be necessary to be a voice against racism in America, 2017. I was actually quite hoping to talk about my interest in dating, productivity, or super intense 3-hour-long end our friendship over the outcome board games. But in a lot of the circles I run in, if I wasn't speaking up, then there'd be a lot of silence. And that's on you, well-meaning white America. If you're not already acting like an ally, then start right now, because it's not what you say you believe that counts, it's what you do. And if you can't look someone like me in the eyes and unequivocally say, I stand against racists, here are the steps I'm taking to be your ally, then I can't fuck with you. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it starts some conversations about taking action. So, share with at least one person you know, because it seems like there's a lot of people that need some real talk right now.